Hey guys, it's Troller. This is part 3 of What If Naruto Had a Kekkei Genkai. Let's go. Recap: these eyes are called the Utsusugan, present plus Naruto's POV. Everyone including myself had 1,000 questions, unfortunately very few were answered. Everyone was talking over each other, overwhelming Iruka sensei who had no time to respond before another question was asked. Slowly, Iruka sensei tried to gain control of the class but failed, deciding that he had enough. Hidden technique, big head jutsu. Will you all quiet down this instant? It was official, Iruka sensei had lost it and class had just started 20 minutes ago. This is gonna be a long day, thought almost everyone. Now, one at a time please, Iruka sensei said. If this is the kekkei genkai of the Namikaze clan, does that mean that the Yondaime had these eyes? Asked some random kid in the back of the class. Yes, this is the kekkei genkai of the Namikaze clan, but it is unknown if the Yondaime had such a power. Iruka sensei said, answering the question to the best of his abilities. Now how about we move on to the Uchi? I had painted the entire Anbu headquarters a nice fluorescent pink. Although I am unsure why they didn't stop me till I was already done. That was the one thing that Naruto was confused about. Why did they not stop him sooner, he thought. Really Naruto, why did you go and do that? I just got bored, Naruto lied. He truly did it for the village to notice him like all his other pranks. After a while of cloud gazing during their lunch period, it was time to head back to class. This afternoon's lesson, Taijutsu. Naruto Pov, we are walking to the train grounds to work on our Taijutsu. I hear a lot of boasting and threatening. Which kind of makes me smile because I'm confident that I can take them all. You better believe it, Tebeo. Alright everyone, today we will be working on Taijutsu, Iruka sensei announced. He called on each group. The matches will go as follows: Shikamaru Nara vs Choji Akimichi, Ino Yamanaka vs Sakura Hiruno, Kiba Inuzuka vs Random Citizen I, Hinata Hyuga vs Random Citizen Number 2, Shino Aburame vs Random Citizen Number 3, and lastly Naruto Uzumaki vs Sasuke Uchiha. Are there any questions about the matches? No? Good. Shikamaru, Choji, you are up first. The rules are as follows. First, the winner is decided by the person who can incapacitate their opponent or whoever knocks them out of the circle first. Second, this is a taijutsu battle only, refrain from using shuriken as well as kunai. Lastly, you are all comrades, so don't hurt each other too badly, Iruka sensei explained. Shikamaru and Choji slowly walked to the center sparring circle facing each other. All I could think was, oh here we go, at least the real fight is saved for last. Hajime. They didn't even fight. That was a total waste of time. Like come on Tebeo, if I was Shikamaru, I would have had Choji on the floor crying by now. Iruka sensei was obviously annoyed by their laziness. So he dismissed them and called for Ino and Sakura. Oh Sakura. You can do it, Sakura-chan. I shouted, hoping for a thank you. Shut up Naruto Baka, I will win this for Sasuke-kun. Sakura, who I would later call the pink banshee of Konoha, screamed back. What did you say, Billboard Brow? If anything, I will win this for Sasuke-kun, the one I would later refer to as the blonde banshee of Konoha, screamed back. HN. One brooding boy's signature response to attention. Troublesome. Will everyone stop bickering and get on with this? I have other things to do that involve me laying down and watching clouds, Shikamaru said, trying to get a move on. Yes, thank you Shikamaru, Iruka sensei pitched in. Fighters ready. CMON guys, Sakura-chan. You can do it, you better believe it, I said and received a sassy shut up look. I seemed to have distracted her by saying that because she went flying backward about 5 yards. Sakura charged, slid between Ino's legs and tripped her. This gave an opening for Sakura to throw a jab at Ino's gut a couple times, and that got everyone excited. After about 10 minutes of the girls going back forth bruising each other, they are on their knees, and that is when Iruka sensei called it a draw. I sat there kinda upset Sakura-chan didn't win, but at least she didn't lose to Ino-san. Eventually the two managed to get up and leave the ring for the next match to start. Kiba, random civilian number 1011, call him one for the fight. Make your way to the sparring circle, Iruka sensei requested of the two young students. You better watch yourself, you mutt, one said to Kiba. OHH, you should not have said that, was what went through my mind, and as I looked around it seemed to go through everyone else's mind as well. What did you say to my clanless? Kiba retorted. You heard me, you mutt, one restated with even more venom in his voice than before. Hajime, Iruka sensei started the match. Kiba stood in his clan's four legs technique waiting for one to make the first move, which he did. One threw a feint left trying to trick the Inuzuka, however Kiba saw through the feint, praying the right, effectively knocking one out. Winner, Kiba Inuzuka. That poor boy shouldn't have made an Inuzuka mad. They are experts in taijutsu, and this match was over when the boy started taunting Kiba. Kiba along with some other students helped one to the infirmary to treat his wounds while the next match was starting. Next match is Hinata Hyuga vs. Random Citizen 2, same as last time, just gonna call them two. Please make your way to the sparring circle. Iruka sensei once again requested of his students. Hinata, hesitantly, slipped into her gentle fist stance while two stood in the basic academy stance. Come on Hinata-chan. You got this, Tebeo. I screamed in order to alleviate her nerves a bit. It seemed to have worked because she looks more confident than she did a little bit ago. Although her face is turning a bright red. I wonder if she's sick or something? Hajime, Iruka sensei screamed once again, starting the match. Hinata and two both charged at each other. As Hinata was about to send a Juken strike to her opponent, they disappeared. Having no idea where her opponent was, Hinata knew it was time to unleash the mighty Hyuga Dojutsu, the Byakugan. Byakugan, Hinata shouted as her veins around her eyes started to bulge from her chakra swarming towards her eyes. She saw two coming out of the ground at the last moment and dodged to the left, twirling to throw a hefty kick to the side of two's head, knocking her out instantly. Hey Hinata, are you all right? Your face is all red, are you sick? I asked as I placed my hand on her forehead to check her temperature. I think that was a bad idea because she fainted. I caught her, but it was really awkward because Sakura-chan was screaming at me. Naruto Baka, you can't just go around touching people's foreheads, she screeched as she slammed her fist down atop my head. Anyway, let's get a move on. Kanshino and 3, catch the trend? Please enter the sparring circle. Why do I have to fight him? He has all of those disgusting bugs with him. 3 said, not wanting to even get close to the boy. After 10 minutes of her arguing continued, she gave the match before it even started. Winner, Shino Aburame. Now lastly we have Naruto and Sasuke left. Will you two please enter the sparring circle? Iruka sensei said as the tension between Sasuke and I slowly rises. We both enter the circle, just glaring holes into each other, while all of Sasuke team's fangirls are screaming confessions and best wishes. Come on Sasuke-kun. I love you Sasuke-kun. Beat this Baka Sasuke-kun. His fangirls cheered on the love of their lives. Why is it always about that team, I thought, trying to stay focused. Although it was quiet, there was a faint voice that was cheering for our blonde hair ninja in training. I believe in you Naruto-kun, whispered the shy Hyuga heiress. You should just forfeit the match, dope. There's no way you can beat me, an elite. Hey, what's that supposed to mean, Tebeo? Don't you know I'm gonna be Hokage one day? With that statement the fangirls' cheers stopped and the training grounds were dead quiet. That is till. Don't make me laugh dead last. There is no way a loser like you could ever be Hokage, Kiba shouted before being sent into a fit of laughter. At that everyone else joined in on the laughter. Hidden technique, big head jutsu. Will you all be quiet? This is the last match of the day. With that everyone calmed down with a few stifled giggles. Now fighters ready, Asuke slips into the Uchiha's interceptor fist stance. Hajime, Iruka finally started the match, allowing me to show this team who's boss. I sprint as fast as I could at the team, throwing a right. He dodges, sending a heavy hit to my gut, sending me into a coughing fit. Winner Sasuke Uchiha. Damn it, I almost had him, I screamed in my head. That's when I heard an unfamiliar laugh. I thought nothing of it and stood facing that team as Iruka Sensei motioned for us to perform the unison sign of interlocking our pointer and middle fingers. Alternatively, we both grabbed each other's collars, glaring even deeper holes into each other. That is till Iruka Sensei stopped us. What were you gonna do, you dope? Go down in one hit again. That team taunted. I quickly ran out of the training grounds home just to get away from everyone. No ones. After Naruto abruptly left the training grounds, Iruka explained how the graduation exams will be taking place the following week. As he was talking on, navy blue-haired beauty zoned him out, only thinking of something, or someone. Naruto-kun.